Welcome back to My Way. Libby is a Noogie woman whose ancestral country is Quandamooka and Mulgumpin, otherwise known as the Stradbroke and Moreton Islands of Queensland. While she's proud of her heritage, it's a region and culture she hasn't always had a connection with.
I do what I do because it's a way that I can live my culture and continue to work with community. Manamba, I'm Libby and this is my art. When I was growing up, I always knew that I was Aboriginal. I also got brought up to inherit a bit of quietness about that because we weren't living on country, and my grandfather moved away from Stradbroke and lived on the Gold Coast. And so we didn't really talk about it as a cultural thing. It was just part of where our family had come from. As you go through the arts world, it is really hard to navigate, and I didn't really identify my Aboriginality as an artist or within my work until I think it might have been about 8 years ago now. An Indigenous arts worker from the coast talked me into going on this artist camp, and it happened to be on South Stratty. I took nothing with me. I was working in aerosol mostly and doing a lot of mural work, and I really had no idea what I was gonna do. And I ended up just walking a lot of country and using the tools that were around me, so seaweed and mud. And I don't think I'd worked in mud before that time. And so started making work on country. And that was really the beginning of my art and my culture coming together.
This year, Libby will be sharing her culture and inspiring people through her art installation at Horizon Festival, a festival that prides itself on showcasing local Sunshine Coast artists.
I'm really impressed actually with Horizon Festival because I really love how committed they are to local relationships and local content, and also to First Nations content.
Just what festival director Hannah Clissold has been striving for.
Over 60% of the works we feature in the festival really each year are local artists from our region, and it's a bit of a testament to show that there's a lot of people living, breathing and working in the arts here.
It's just really great to have arts and culture in community. It's really important. It's good to celebrate.
And what could be more inspiring than the beautiful and varied backdrop to the festival, the Sunshine Coast?
We try to make sure that we've got something happening across our region to make sure that everyone in their little pockets can experience something with Horizon.
The beautiful thing about these festivals is they're really place-based, and from an Indigenous perspective, that's really important.
Libby has been working with a local school to create a soundscape experience called Listen More, Not Spoken For, where she hopes her recordings of local children's voices will create a connecting experience for festival goers.
That has been really inspiring for working on this Listen More, Not Spoken For project, has been connecting with the young Indigenous kids.
So what type of country have you seen so far?
Rock.
Rock,
And fruit.
okay.
And then getting them to, or seeing how they understand country and seeing how they're speaking to country.
Narrajawan means hello country.
The most beautiful thing has been that when I saw those little jarjums, that the Indigenous children, they were so proud when they were explaining how they call out to country and they have this two-way conversation. And the other kids were, because they said, we don't do that. And I just felt that moment was really heightened for me, and I just want to see how that can move into these audio tours. And people may take that time on these tours to listen to or eavesdrop over what a child's conversation with country or Mother Earth is I like to work with the unknown. I don't like to plan things or have a vision of what it's going to be at the end. And most of all, I really hope that those kids walk away feeling like super strong and super proud of themselves.
If you want to check out this year's festival and see Libby's work for yourself, head to the Horizon Festival website for details.